Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Belinda here from Visualized NZ. So I'm going to do week 2 of Roxy's Weekly Challenge. So I'm filming pretty close to when Rachel from Roxy Creations is doing them, but I'm recording ahead to have them play while I'm away on holiday. So I think you're going to get a bunch of them all in a short frame of time, and that's okay. So for today, week 2 was large pockets made from book pages. So that's what I'm going to do. I have grabbed this book here. It's called Isles of the Aegean. There's no publication date in it, but there's a lovely inscription in the front dated 1934. So it's probably pretty safe to say that it was published in 1934. I've cut down the sides because they were too wide for my typical page, so I made sure they will fit on my page, cut them to size. So I've prepared those for that. And I recently picked up a houseplant book. So I've also prepared these images of plants and flowers by backing them onto a bit of the same book page that they came out of. So that I'm not wasting any of the page, or not much of the page, and so that you don't have to watch me fussy cutting. Now some of these are quite intricate pieces. I haven't cut in the gaps because they're going to stick up from the pocket and have things slide in behind them. So I'm hoping they will work okay. We'll see how it goes. So I won't need that so much now. It's just to show you how they'll sit on the page. And so this is how I'm going to do them. I'm going to fold up the bottom of the page to reinforce the bottom of the pocket. And I think, oops, my glue is all spilling out. I think tacky glue should be okay. It's quite a stable paper. It's quite thick. So I think it will handle the tacky glue fine. I'm going to fold that up, and Rachel stapled hers on the side. I'm just going to go ahead and glue mine like so. Oops, lovely glue spread everywhere. Grab a tissue to wipe it up. And that's our pocket. So I've got 6 sheets of paper here in total. So that's our first one. So I'm going to whip through and do all the folding for a start. And then fold up. And then we'll do the gluing. So a bit of a mess making session here. I haven't made pockets precisely this way before, with the flowers that stick up. So let's just get some ephemera made. I hope you join in. Are you joining in with Rachel from Roxy Creations? Or if you haven't joined it with her, if you don't watch her, and perhaps you'll make along with me. Or maybe you'll do both and have twice the amount of ephemera. That's not a bad idea. Right, so I'm just eyeballing where I want to fold it up to. I'm not being particular. I am folding this bottom bit up where it's blank, pretty much the same, but then it's just like about there is good. No precise measurements here. So now I'm just going to whip through and glue them all. Oops, helps if I open the glue first. So how is everybody today? When you see this, I'll be away on holiday. So looking forward to it. We are going up to a alpine village and staying in a holiday home. So we'll have this beautiful holiday home up on a hill, all to ourselves for a week. And it's just going to be fun. We haven't had a holiday away for any real length of time for about 3 years. So long overdue to have a little break away. And this alpine village, it's called Hanma Springs. and there's hot pools there, so we'll go swimming in the hot pools. We are residents of the district. It's the town we're going to, where the holiday home is in the same district as we live. So because we are residents of the district, we get a discount, which is good because the pools are owned by the local council. So that's one of the little perks, is we get in for half price. So hopefully we'll get to go a couple of times at least while we're there. It's still not cheap, I have to say. It's still not cheap. So instead of costing $50 for the two of us, it'll cost us $25. And yeah, you don't want to spend that too often on going swimming. We do hang out there for a few, 2 or 3 hours. It's got a cooler pool that you can actually swim in. Then they've got the hydro slides, a lazy river that you can float around in quite quickly, and then they've got all the different temperatures of hot pools and some rock pools, and it's really lovely. Super looking forward to it. Okay, now I do think I didn't do it on this one. I'm going to go in and see if I can get in there and ink this top edge of the pocket. I can do the rest of it off camera, but I would prefer to get this while they're not glued down. So let's just whip through and do that as well. Rachel's not typically an inker, so she didn't do that step, but I do like the ink effect. Okay, so now let's glue up the sides. I think this book is about someone's journey through the Aegean region, from what I can tell. It's got some colour plates in the book, photos and things. I haven't paid too much attention, but it's a lovely creamy colour paper. So I will salvage all the photographs for something else. But nice to use up all these text pages, and it's in English, like it's not a foreign language or anything. So apart from its age and the colour of the paper and the weight of the paper too, there's nothing particularly special about it. Not for me anyway. Okay, last one. So yeah, we'll cook our own meals while we're there. We've got the full kitchen and all that jazz, the dishwasher and stuff. So we'll do our own cooking while we're on holiday. We always do. We always get a place that has a kitchen so that we can do that, because we just can't afford to buy meals out all the time. It's much, much cheaper to cook. Right, now I want to decorate with some paper. So let's dive into my bag of scraps. I'm going to pull out some bits. I know I'm off camera here, but I just want to pull some out that I might like to work with. It's a different bit of map. I don't want to go all map though. Just looking for bits that might work, bits I might like. Just all sorts of random bits and pieces. That's out of a magazine, that bit. A plain bit might be okay. I'm sure I had more exciting bits in here somewhere, but can I find them? Well, that's quite fun. That's a bit of cardstock. Those were sent to me by Lydia from February and June, that embossed cardstock. Maybe a bit of that might be nice on these. Gosh, where's all my cool, interesting bits of paper gone? Come out where we are. That might be okay. A bit of digital. Oh, that's a bit small, that one won't work. Maybe that. This is part of a digital one of mine that printed wrong, so it looks nothing like the actual thing, and it's got lines through it as well. But we might be able to use some for this. So let's start with just a bit of map paper, just for fun, since it's the first thing I pulled out. I'm going to end up with a mess here, I know it. So this I'm also going to, or do I want the blue side? Or the, no, I think I'll go with the original side I had. It's more neutral than the blue side. And I'm not sure what flower I'll put with it yet, so we'll go neutral. St. Louis. So obviously it's a map from the States. Or St. Louis. St. Louis would be more English, wouldn't it? More English pronunciation. Right, next one. What do we want on this one? Do we want a bit of this? It's really pretty. I think we'll go with a bit of that. Do I want to? Thinking. Oh, it's very tough. But I'm thinking if I tear it, and I almost need to see a flower to see which. Oops. The torn end or the, sorry, I'm being very picky right now. I'm just going to put the torn down side showing. Give it some nice good glue since it's textured to make sure that it sticks down nicely, although I don't need to glue myself. Oops, and I got a goober there. Get rid of that little lumpy bit. Pop it down there. Oops, it's not quite straight. Oh, have I got room, time to? Oh, that was tough, but I think I got it. Right, next. Let's go with a bit of this. This is a digital that's a freebie on my Facebook group, Visual Vibes. So it's there available in the album called Freebies. If you want to head along and grab it for yourself, please do. No catches, don't have to join anything or do anything. You can just go along and download it and print it out and use it however you would like to use it, just not digitally, so just physical. So print it out and use it on things that you want to sell or things for yourself. There's a few freebies. I actually just posted a new one, was it this morning or yesterday? Yesterday, it was yesterday. I posted a new freebie to the group, to the album. So there's heaps I want to add. I've just got to have time to make them all, so stay tuned. If you want to be in for more freebies, then join the group. It's not scary, I promise, and then you'll get notifications when there's a new freebie available, because I'll put a post in the group about it and you can go and download it. And you can also share things in the group, like projects that you've made and that sort of thing. Right, next one. Let's go with a bit of this. This is a digital I made, but I didn't release it anywhere. I can't remember even whether I saved it or not. I think I changed my mind on what I wanted in the background, so this was kind of like a first draft that didn't make the cut. And when that happens, you know, and I print it out, always print out to check whether I, you know, what I've done actually looks good. You know, I keep those printouts and then I use them because I'm not going to waste that paper or the ink. Can make darn sure that I'm going to use it in something. Right, try and put this one straight from the beginning would be good. Right, two more I think we've got two more. So I'm thinking I might use a bit of this. Why not? Even though it's printed really badly and the colour is all funky, it won't matter. For this, it won't matter. Okay. I think I'll leave that torn edge on that side, jaggedy torn, and perhaps I'll just hand tear this side. Oops, still a wee bit wide, a little bit more off. And that way it doesn't matter which side I put the flower on, they're both interesting ends. So you can do this with things other than flowers. Rachel used flowers, and I liked that idea, and I happen to have this gardening book I just picked up from the op shop, from the thrift shop, with flowers to fussy cut, so it just seemed like a logical idea for me to use flowers just like Rachel did. And you can never have too many flowers, quite honestly. Ooh, now that's an interesting idea. It's got little punched flowers out of this, and I'm actually going to use that edge with the punched out flowers because that's fun. I like that idea. Let's give it something different. It was a little 6x6 bit of paper, this one, and I think do I want to cut off that edge? Yeah, I think it's too busy with those ones down the side as well, so I'm going to just trim off this edge. So we've just got the cutouts at the bottom, which I think is fun. Just gluing in between each of those cutouts so that they're nicely glued down onto the pocket. Here we go. Cool, so now they've all got paper decorating them, so let's now do the flowers. I really hope these flowers work, so I'm just going to grab them down and hope that they match, because I wasn't considering the paper at all. Perhaps I'll arrange them before I commit in case I glue one down where a better choice could be made. So put our 6 pockets out like this. Hopefully you can see them all, and let's have a play with what suits what. So this has got yellow in it, so that one might look nice there. I think I like it on that side. I shouldn't get too picky about placement just yet, just making sure the colours work. This one looks kind of nice with that pink. This reddy one could look nice up on that. This is a green one, and I think that will go with anything. So that might go there. Or do we like the cactus? Kind of like the cactus actually. It doesn't go too bad on the purple. So now this one, do we want it on that reddy brown and this on the map? Or do we want that on the map and this on there? I think that shows up more there. You could oh, there's a little bit of yellow in that, and that actually doesn't look too bad. I don't mind that at all. Okay, right. I think I'm sorted. I think I've got... Right, so I'm going to start with this one because I like this one, and I'm just going to eyeball the level that I want to glue it on at. Oops, sorry, I was probably completely off camera there. So about there, and want a bit down here. So it's going to poke over the top of the pocket and out the side as well, just a little bit. Don't know why I was pushing down here, there's no glue there. And just make sure it doesn't glue itself shut with me putting too much glue on. There we go. So that's got its flower on, and then we'll decorate them up a bit more once we've done this. Right, I think I might switch to glue stick. Actually, this textured paper, I probably need the tacky glue on this. So I'm going to line up the little stalks. Do I want them on the bottom of the pink or the bottom of the pocket? Don't think it matters. Get on with it, girl. Although that would give that more stability if it was actually glued down to the pocket. So I'm going to go for the lower level. And I would have preferred to glue stick this because it's quite fiddly. But because it's going onto that textured surface, I think it needs the strength of the tacky glue. So right down to the bottom of the pocket. And I didn't really have it hang over the side, but that's okay. It doesn't always have to hang over the side. Give it a press. Make sure you stick. Make sure it doesn't stick to our... Oops, yes, I did glue there where I shouldn't have. So wipe that off before it sticks. There we go. So that's our second one. Okay, this one now. So these are all leaning towards the right hand side. So we need to glue about here. So I'm going to grab the glue stick for this one. Ooh. Oops, managed to gouge out some glue. Tissue's all sticking to me. Right, I think I'm going to need to go in some places and get just a little spot of tacky glue. And just on the edge there. Hold that down at the edge. There, that's better. and that's not sticking down, so just a bit of tacky glue under there. Cool, that's that one. Right, next contestant, please. So this one can go over here on the left. So quite a bit of this is going to stick out. We could lie it down a bit more. Let's lie it down a bit more. And now I've got to remember how I had it so that the glue's in the right place. You need to clean up on the front. Right, so it was about there. Oops, a bit far over. Don't want that much hanging off. Need to get some of this glue off the front. And I managed to get all over the show. Oops, very sticky. It will dry, so it will be fine once it's dry. And a little bit of glue just under along the edge here. To hold it down at the edge. Cool. Next one. This one's got some lovely age spotting on it, on the pocket, on the page, sorry, not on the pocket. Although it probably did have it on the pocket as well. I think I like it over here because I like this detail. Right, throw that bit away because obviously it's very sticky now since it was getting glue everywhere. Right, hopefully I've got it all in the right places. Oops, and straight. Let's straighten you up. Yeah, see, these little bits aren't, because they're not glued down, I'm hoping they'll be okay. But you can still tuck things in behind them. Right, and this one. Okay, it looks like, again, you're going to go on the right hand side. So most of our things are on the right, apart from a little one that's got it on the left. Did I not put glue on you? No, it doesn't look like I did. Oh well, tacky glue it is. Gosh, it's got very windy outside. Going to have to turn the fan on soon. It's very, very warm today. I was actually quite cold, like just before I started the video I was cold because I'd had an ice block and it had chilled me down really nicely and I was quite enjoying that. But yeah, it's certainly heated up now, and of course I've got the light on for the camera, so that's adding a bit of heat as well. Right, so we've got our 6 pockets. Chuck all those papers up away so I feel like they're not crowding me. And now let's look at some embellishment. Just a little something here and there to make them even more interesting and cool, and so that I can call them complete. So I've got some stamped labels here. I've got printed labels. I've got more labels and some numbers. Okay, right. I have no idea what I want in any of this. So let's have a little play and see what we can find. That would look good. I did some more stamping last night of tickets and things, so yeah, nah. That's a very Kiwi saying. I don't actually like it, but every now and then I find myself saying it. Oh, I kind of like that one there. Or do I want it on this one? No, I like it on this one. Like it there. Okay. Got some ones that I've stamped and coloured from colouring book page. Perhaps not the right colours though. Oh, I like that one there. It's got that little bit of pink in it. And that's stamped on a magazine page, I think. And this is another coloured one. Yeah, no, too bright, too overpowering. Premium quality. We could go with a round one. That might be nice. Let's just cut this out for a moment. Got a little song running through my head as I do this, but I can't remember all the words. It's very annoying. Does that happen to you? You get something in your head, but then you can't remember the words, and you kind of just repeat the same few words over and over. So annoying. So I'm not going to subject you to what's going through my head, because then you could end up with the same problem. Alright, I like that one there, so I'm just going to go with that. Okay, let's have a look at some of these labels. These ones are from Artzology. Oh, that one's nice up there, so let's go with that one up there. Go for a different shape one. That one could go up there. Hopefully these are all in camera for you guys. What about one of these ones from 9 of Crones? These ones are really interesting. It's a bit small for there. No, I don't want the same shape. I feel like they're a bit small for the space. And these ones are from Shabbycottagestudio. So yes, I've got quite a few labels, but I don't think you can ever have too many labels. They're such fun to use. Oh, I kind of like that one there. Ooh, trying to get in the wee plastic sleeves here. This is just a photo album, a little pocket photo album that I've got some labels in. Yep, and I'm going to go with that one there. So I'm using all sorts of labels from lots of different people. Oops, my phone's singing at me now. Just a notification about something. And these ones in here are my printables, available on Etsy, and there's a sheet of labels also available in the freebies in my group. Yeah, no, I don't want the same shape. Don't want two lots of oblong. Yes, these ones are from Printables by MartiJo. They're apothecary labels. So there's some round ones in here. Okay, I quite like that one there. Now we need something over there. Let's have a look at it for a moment at numbers. I could do words as well. It's not too bad. This one. Kind of like that red one actually. We could put some numbers in other places. Do a little cluster here. Yep, I like that. We need something down here too. Yep, that makes me happy. What do we number here? No, that's definitely wrong. Definitely wrong. Does not suit at all. Yeah, see, there's already a number there, so I'm not feeling it there. Oh, we need something over here too. What else have we got in the apothecary? Another round one. We've got this. That'll fit better up there. Tooth powder, pearl gloss. That's kind of fun up there, which means, well, we could put that down there instead. No, that's too big. I like that though. I like it, I do. It's a funny, cool little shape, but doesn't fit. Sorry, you can't see these. Another, a smaller round one. We want a smaller label there. Okay, I like that small label. Let's go with the smaller one there. I know, I'm sorry, I'm taking my time here. I still need something there. Maybe this one. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. That works for me. Okay, have we got, we still need something here. So maybe a number. Oh, I like that. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, I think we're done. I think we're covered. Just looking, do we want anything else? Let's have a look at some words. Like, why not? Here. Nope. Got a little wonderful here. We have my scissors. Buried my scissors. Yep, I quite like that there, so we'll use that there. Blessings. Yep, I like that. No, can't get it to look right, so obviously not. No. I like that there though. And okay, I think I'm going to play with that. Let's start gluing. Right, so this goes down first. Grab over my glue book and put it carefully on top of everything and hope that nothing sticks to the underside of my glue book. Shouldn't do because I haven't glued on the other side, so should be okay. Alright, don't stick it upside down. I think I might ink around this wee word, make it stand out a little. I don't know if you can hear that funny noise in the background. That's just our spray units. Actually, I'm going to put that, no, I'm not. I was going to put it on the cactus as well, but no, I'm just going to put it straight, hopefully. There we go, it's on. Right, and I'm feeling like this is too small now. Let's just go with it. I'm just going to go, I'm going to slap it down. I can always add something else when I come to use them if I'm not happy with how it looks. Yeah, calling that one done. Next, please. And, turn this over. What does it say? Pearl Gloss Tooth Powder for cleansing and preserving the teeth and purifying the breath. Directions: moisten the brush and dip it in the powder. Use with a soft brush at night. Interesting. Okay, I might ink this as well. So my stamped numbers and words I'm using here. Right, that one's done. Let's stick this label on first. So this is decorative, but it could also be written on as well, if one so desired. I think that's straight. So I won't be filling these pockets in this video because that would take too long, I think. Yes, definitely too long. Definitely haven't got time for that. So just making the pockets themselves. Again, add some ink to this one. Okay, that one. And this was stamped on a magazine page as well. Just a really interesting texture in the background, which was a like a field covered in snow or something, or an ice drift or something like that. So it's just a pale grey and white texture, really, but it's very effective in it as a label. Okay, that one's done, almost there. Right, I think I might want the pink down the bottom so that I'm not covering it with the number. I'm going to ink around the edge of the label just because I feel like it. Oops, come up here. So it's nice, satisfying to use these labels that and numbers that I've spent time stamping too. Oops, I think I should have used tacky glue because of the embossing texture. Oh, well. Yep, I can move it way too easily, so there we go. This will keep it safe and attached. Right, so I'll do the same for our wee number. There. Now we'll glue our label on the top. That one's done. Right, last one. Oops, yeah, a bit worried about that, but it'll be fine once things are in the pocket. I think I'm going to put this underneath this wee word care, but I'll still ink it. And last but not least, the number 727. It's going to cover the leaf over, but that's okay. It's covering over St. Louis as well, or the Louis, St. Louis, the Louis part of it. You can still see the saint. Right, there we go. We have 6 pockets from book pages. And so what Rachel did is she stuffed them in a good way, not in a bad way. Oops, my foot's stuck. Ah. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. Oh, got it out. I couldn't move because my foot got stuck. So just to give you an idea, and myself, of using these, I'm just going to shut my glue before it gets all yucky, since it's a really warm day. Is loading these pockets up with, you know, a few different bits and pieces. Maybe a tag, if I've got a tag here. Like so, and then it can go on your journal page. So I'm going through this just in case you haven't seen Rachel's video. So here's your journal page. You can glue it down and then have it as a pocket in behind or in the side, whichever way, or you can clip it in, cover the back in writing paper, and then just clip it to the side of a page so that it's floating, so they can take it out and use the things in it, or write on the back and then clip it back in. So there we go. There's my version of Rachel from Roxy Creations, her week 2 challenge of Roxy's weekly challenge of large pockets from book pages. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that you make some of your own and build up your stash of ephemera, because it's a great way to build up your supplies. So there we go, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you're having a fantastic week while I'm away on holiday. See you in the next video. Bye.